The end of next week, we will be returning. I will become a former ambassador, and then my deputy chief of mission will become a chargé d'affaires. And happy to say that the embassy family and all of our interlocutors will be in very good hands. He's a seasoned State Department veteran. Yeah. Great question. It can go on a while, but my head is held high. My mind is full of so many beautiful memories. My heart is full of joy. Opportunity came to serve, and as I was discerning and praying about how I could lead and serve the United States and her principles, what better way to do so than to utilize who you are and things that matter most, and in a country that shares that as well. So for me, faith and family, and Fiji was at the top of the list because faith and family are so vital to the culture here. And that manifested itself week over week, month over month in our journey here. And it stirred my soul, still stirs my soul, uplifted our hearts. And Kristen and I and the 7 kids all experienced it wherever we went. Our baby Joseph, as you may know, he is now Josefa because he is uniquely bonded into the culture. And we were blessed in our time in Vanuatu recently. Our kids just became part of the family of the local village children, and they ran around hours, hour after hour, playing coconut rugby or playing in the water and seaweed fights, crab races. I think we were blessed with success. I came in after a 2.5-year gap. I had to set about very intentionally, quickly, focused with energy on prioritizing some through the challenges and opportunities and converting them into successes in a couple ways, just within embassy operations, but also with our engagements with our countries we're accredited to, not only Fiji, Kiribati, Nauru, Tuvalu, and Tonga. And blessed with success. I couldn't have done it without my great team at the embassy, from the trade investment framework agreement with Fiji to the investment incentive agreement with Tuvalu and Nauru. Most recently, we had the 5G clean network engagement by Nauru, a defense agreement with Fiji, and more as well. But it's been such a blessed time, exhilarating work, best job I've ever had. Yeah, I'll treasure it forever.
If you had to just choose one thing that you most likely miss when you're back in the US from Fiji, what would that be? Or if you can go on for a list as well.
That's another hard question, but hard but so easy. It is. I would just say that the lovingness of the people here, and really everywhere where I went, stands out. I would say, almost with equity, the deep and broad reservoir of goodwill that there is with the United States and the love of the United States and her principles. Obviously, we have all countries, all republics have their unique challenges. We're in a broken world, but I came here a patriot, believing in our country and what it stands for, and I leave being an even more ardent patriot. Learning through feedback of everybody in the island nations I've been accredited to, their observations and takes, reflections on the United States of America, and very, very uplifting, very inspiring, and meeting some of the survivors of World War II who are here on the front lines. Very, very impressive, and we'll forever treasure beautiful rest-filled time with family, my immediate family, and Kristen's parents firstly, and then my mom and siblings, and I have a little niece now. Our children have 18 first cousins, so yeah, and I think really for the next couple 3 months I'll be just settling into a pattern of just writing, praying, resting, and meetings and so forth about other opportunities that I think can be out there. So I know that in God's time we came here, in God's time we're leaving, and we know that He'll continue to show us the way as He did before, and provide for us whatever it may be. And Fiji will always be a unique home away from home for us, and look forward to returning as a tourist, and who knows in what other way. But yeah, Fiji is, I think, full of opportunities. I've called it the Pearl of the Pacific, as Churchill called Uganda the Pearl of Africa, because of its bounty, its fertility. I think it can really scale up in agriculture. I think become a regional grower, producer. And I think as well as the tourism, there's some, I think, unique opportunities, some niches to build on the already solid framework that they have. Once things quiet down, and it may take, through the end of the year, I think, before I think more alacrity can be had on travel lanes, and who can come and when. Oh, gosh, I have a friend. That's the first time I've had that question. I had a friend actually who was twice the ambassador to Switzerland during the Reagan years, and so Providence and destiny has us here, and it's been affirmed in so many ways. So if I can ever serve my country again in whatever capacity, I'm happy to go through the process and take the oath. Happy to do it, however that may manifest itself.